Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Yahweh the Lord to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the 1/3 man and the children in order. This is Shemaiah Allah of the Great Millstone chapter out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And today, it's on my spirit to do something dealing with overcoming the world. This is kind of raw. So, as I was thinking overcoming the world, I was thinking about, just like with these celebrities nowadays and how they speak on us being the real Jews, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But with most of them, they're so-called, the so-called blacks. That's who they're referring to when they say that. We know that, it goes deeper than just that, because we understand tribes and, who's all a part of the 12 tribes. But for the most part, a lot of these celebrities are talking about the Jews nowadays. One thing that we hold strong to is that, we have the spirit of Yahweh Shai that resonates with us, that keeps us on that straight path, and helps us combat the world, So, overcoming the world, a lot of times overcoming a lot of the things that we would go through in this life. I'm going to grab a quick scripture. Revelations 12 and 11, and it reads, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death." Going into that, they loved not their lives unto death. Talking about the lives in the world. You part of the elect. You don't love this world. You don't love anything about it. So when they threaten to take it away from you, they threaten to, things coming down the pipeline. Hey, put you in that guillotine, so that you don't, if you don't take the chip, the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. We know we have our treasures that's stored up in heaven. We have something to look forward to. We have our heavenly bodies. We have the kingdom to look forward to. Hey, this life is passing away and everything in it, and we don't care about this life, this world. We continue moving forward. The spirit of Yahweh Shai resonates in us to let us know that, and keeps us strong with that faith, And you think about these again. You go back to these celebrities and these guys whose foundation is pretty much built on themselves. They don't have no faith. They don't have no strength. They don't have nothing. And that's the reason why with the things like with Nick Cannon happened, where he makes a statement. And then he gets on the show with a Jewish Amalek, Jewish Edomite gets on the show, and he's recanting and he's backpedaling because he doesn't have a solid foundation to stand on his own too as a man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shai that gives him that confidence and that boldness to speak out. But he loves his life. Again, it goes back to saying, it says, "And they love not their lives unto the death." He's not one of those guys, because the spirit of Yahweh Shai doesn't even resonate with him, But again, I digress. Hey, overcoming the world. This is part of it, That man didn't count the cost. He never knew about counting the cost, because I guess his fame and his fortune on this earth, and during these times, and this wicked kingdom is more important than the blessings that he's going to get, in the kingdom. He's going to, like the scriptures say, some will wake up into shame, and, a lot of these 2/3 will, roughly paraphrasing. Grab another scripture. This is Proverbs 5. Slaki. Proverbs 3, 5 to 6. And it reads, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. A lot of us get ourselves caught up in situations where, we have to make a decision. What's the best decision to make for the best outcome? A lot of times we can't look into the future, but the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah gives us insight to be able to see what's to come, to be able to have the gift of sight, the gift of prophecy, to be able to speak before. And so, a lot of times, things may happen and you might not know what to do, and that goes back also to, what is your foundation built upon? Hey, our foundation is built upon Yahweh Shem Shah. And so before we make a decision, we always pray. That's why we always say Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, because Father willing, Slaki, because it's up to him to allow and will and Slaki. He has some technical difficulties, but it's up to him to allow and let, or to stop. It's the power of Yahweh Shem Shah that allows us to do what we want to do. And it's up to him. It's up to Yahweh Shem Shah. So, we pray. And like it said, all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. We acknowledge Yahweh Shem Shah. Pray, hey, is this the right thing to do? Let me know. The Lord's going to guide you. He's going to open up whatever it is that the decision that needs to be made. He's going to give you the insight to be able to make the right decision. And you got to have that. See, that goes back to having that faith. That faith that believes in Yahweh Shem Shah first and foremost. So that's the foundation. The foundation of Yahweh Shem Shah. Now I pray. I ask the Lord, hey, what needs to be done here? What decision should I make? And then the Lord, he's going to make it to where the doors are open to wherever path that you may need to go. He might put it on the mindset of the people you're dealing with. You never know what it is. And we need this type of kind of faith in these times because, with things that are coming down the pipeline, a lot of decisions are going to have to be made quick, right, in a hurry. The scriptures say the spirit quickens. Let me grab that. This is John 6, verse 63, and it reads, says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are of life. The spirit quickeneth. In those times, the spirit going to jump right into action. That's how a lot of the prophets in the ancient times were able to combat a lot of the struggles that they went through, because the Lord put that spirit on them to be able to do the mighty works that they did, to get out of that jam. They might get locked up, angel might come. It's the spirit that's working, that's keeping you safe, that's keeping you protected. And you got to believe that. But again, it starts out with your foundation. Again, these celebrities, these guys out here, their foundation is built on sand, built on their own philosophies and mindset. They're not going to understand what to do. They're going to fold, just like Nick Cannon did. All right? We grab 1 John 4:4, and I'm going to go ahead and close out. This is 1 John 4:4. It said, ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than that is in the world. That he that is in you is Yahweh Shem Yahweh, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Salaki, it's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that is in you. That's going to give you the strength. That's going to give you the confidence. That's going to give you everything that is needed to fight in this world that we live in, this God-forsaken cesspool of evil works and wicked works done by the so-called white man Esau Edom. in these heathen nations and these 2/3, man. You know? So this is a quick exhortation. I just want to say, hey, the water Abana Yahweh Hashem Masaki Awashai. I want to say the balance to the apostles and the elders that made millstone. Peace citation to hopeful 144,000 and 1/3 of the children. Again, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakakadash, that belongs to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone. Peace salutation to hopeful elect and 144,000 and 1/3 men, women, and children. Shema Allah, Shalom.